I'm with Susan Sahori from the Bethlehem Fair Trade Artisans. Now, Susan, what is Bethlehem Fair Trade Artisans?
Hello, and thank you for this interview. Bethlehem Fair Trade Artisans is a non-governmental organization established in 2009, obliged to the fair trade principles, and it is established to support the very marginalized producers, men, women, and the special needy groups, in order to provide them with skill development, product development, and mainly to support them to get into the domestic and international market, which they are not unable to reach themselves directly due to many obstacles. So we facilitate actual connections between them and the international market, and of course through the fair trade principles.
And what projects do you run in the organization?
We run different projects, many projects, educational projects. We have done in the past a project with the EU and with our Italian partner and also our Israeli partner, doing empowerment for the producers through the skill development in their language, the English language, and the computer language. We've done few courses in cooperation with the ICP Bethlehem University to provide them with 40-hour every course, and it was specially done to fit the level of the producers. The English language is to teach them how to use the daily language when a group visits them, then they are able to express themselves and speak about themselves and speak about their work. The computer language is to teach them how to use the computer in order to research and Google similar production in the world, and to learn also about the international world and the other samples that other people do in other countries. We've also done technique in the embroidery, color mixing, like how to make a product that's sellable. I don't want to make a product so I can stack on the shelves. So through our network, we explain to them the international market and the request and the need. And we teach them how to follow on these needs and train them wherever they are, where they need us for.
And what sort of producers do you work with?
Okay, we work with, today we are an umbrella for 53 family olive wood producers. It's really the olive wood history and handicraft is for hundreds of years, and its ancestors, the grandfather, it's a generation after generation who keeps working on this. So the family, it's like the father, the mother, the son, and maybe two cousins that are working in the same workshop. So it's all family workshops. We work also with 4 special needy groups in the Bethlehem district who are working with recycled cards. They are working with recycled glass, and they're also working with producing special greeting cards, and also working with cards and sand, making greeting cards, really beautiful items they make, and also the felt. We have a handicapped group that work with the felt. It's the most amazing production, and of course, it's all around the Holy Land. The production. And we work also with the Women Union, which is really is an umbrella for about 50 women cooperatives and clubs all over Palestine. We have a coordinator on each side. We coordinate with the main person who, on the other side, coordinates with these groups for us. Yes.
Is there a lot of artistic talent here in Palestine?
Since I have been working with producers for many years now, I have discovered such a talent that only needs to be guided. Such talented young people. Recently, we have met a group from the city of Beit Sahor who really called upon us and said, how can you offer our women job opportunities? When we met with those groups and seen some of the work they are doing, they are really artistic. We have women who do drawings on the glass, women who do furniture from recycled glass. Such talented people, the producers, the olive wood producers that we work with for the past 6 years, because we are working with them and we have somehow led the way to them for product development. Now, every year they are coming with new product. They are now thinking for themselves and inventing a new product and coming back to us to say, look, do you like this product? So it is really amazing. There is a Palestinian talent. We have artists who do photographs. We have artists who do huge statues in many different ways. Such talent that we decided really recently that, wow, we are always looking for international consultancy and support. And then why not use our local consultancy and support? And this is the new method now. Yes.
So is fair trade about giving people a living wage?
Fair trade, of course, it's mainly about giving the marginalized a living wage, looking after their well-being also, environment, where they are working, are they getting a fair price, are they being treated well, the environment they are working in, and the promotion of fair trade in Palestine is just really recently, that people are, to know the word, the fair trade word in Arabic, women come to us and say, what is fair trade? So yes, fair trade is providing many fair opportunities for many small producers in Palestine. Yes.
Is it easy for Palestinians to sell their product?
What do I mean easy? Life is not easy in Palestine. So selling the products sometimes is an obstacle because of closures of, let's say, the Hebron city is closed. Jerusalem, there's the political unrest affects mainly the small producers. That means sometimes when I want to send an order Monday morning, something happened in Jerusalem. That means the post office cannot come up and pick up my products to ship. But overall, I must say that exporting of our goods have been really going smoothly. The only obstacles we do have, the main obstacle we have is whenever there's a political range in any city of Palestine. That means you cannot move the goods from one place to another. Of course, the shipping cost is most expensive in Palestine because of the stages. As Palestinians, we cannot ship directly to our customer. We have to go through the channels of Israel. That means our local agent, he's only an agent to work between us and with him and the Israeli agent to ship a container, let's say, to Germany. That means our local will have to consult with the Ashdod or Haifa port, and the goods have to be transferred from a Palestinian bus or a truck from, let's say, Bethlehem to Turkumia checkpoint in Hebron. And on the other side, an Israeli truck will come, and they will do back-to-back load and upload. So our truck cannot go not from here directly to Haifa or to Ashdod. He has to go to Hebron and drop off the packages in the Israeli truck, and then in the Israeli truck, it moves on forward inside Israel. Even to ship a small package to the US, it also has to go through the Israeli post office. So we coordinate with the Israeli post office to send the car and pick up those packages to be shipped. It all depends, of course. We do not have our own channels to export directly. This takes time and, of course, costs more money. Yes.
Is fair trade bringing dignity to Palestinians?
Fair trade is all about dignity. I think after doing the audit report by the World Fair Trade Organization, we realized by our producers how they are happy and want to empower Bethlehem Fair Trade. And they say, if you are empowered, that means you are bringing me more orders, and I know my money is safe. I know I am learning something in you, and I'm benefiting and and you are creating a sustainability with dignity.
Does Palestine find it difficult, for instance, competing with someone like China?
Yes, of course. Unfortunately, China market is entering into Palestine with a huge impact. Give an example, a rosary, the olive wood rosary, that our women make an income by putting the rosary together from the olive wood bead. I know now for a reason that many rosaries are made in China and brought into Palestine and are sold in the souvenir shops here. Yes, the Chinese market is affecting the small producers very much. The cost, there is no way we can compete with them. We were just recently at a fair, and a Chinese young couple came. I thought they were just looking to our products. They want to buy something. But of course, he told me, oh, Susan, I can make you this product, better quality, and much cheaper. Can I make a photo of this product? And I said, I'm sorry. This product is made by handicapped clients, and it should not be perfect, and I don't want it perfect. And it is to give those special needy groups a way to sell these products. So thank you very much. So they are trying to copy, and they are making nativities, I heard now. Yes, they are making nativities. But I do hope that the world will keep realizing what's a real Holy Land made products and what's Chinese products. Yes.
Without fair trade, would producers be exploited by bigger organizations?
Yes, they are actually, the small producers are very definitely exploited by the larger organizations and by the middleman, as we say. Souvenir shops. Unfortunately, the small producers are unable to buy raw materials, don't have olive wood raw materials on hand. So that means they have to go buy the wood because they don't have the cash to pay for it. So they buy it from a larger workshop. And they pay triple or 4 times the price sometimes. So their small products will cost much more than the larger producer. So yes, they are affected very, very much by this issue. And of course, there are like, let's say 20 producers who make the same cross and each one sells it different. And that means the cheapest wins. And the cheapest means he has money for raw materials and he can afford to sell it cheaper than the other 10 or 15 small producers. Through fair trade, we are trying to provide those small producers with raw materials at the beginning of the year. And this year we were successful to give them each a small grant to buy wood from the beginning of the year. It's not a large amount, it's a beginning, but I want them to buy the wood and be able to have raw materials on hand when we order from them, and they will pay it back very easily from their orders. So yes, we need to really work more on this issue. Unfortunately, we don't have copyright, the lack of capacity in our governmental organizations, let's say, to really fulfill these needs for those small producers. Yes.
Do you get a chance to travel and talk about Bethlehem Fair Trade?
Yes, I do get the chance, and I do grab every chance I get to talk about fair trade and also about the political situation in Palestine. It's related with each other. Our old project called Fair Trade, Fair Peace. So when you talk about fair trade, when you are providing a small producer a good income with dignity, that means he is able to think about other things in life, not just to worry about tomorrow and the day after, but it's providing for him also sustainability, economical also sustainability, with the work that fair trade is giving them.
You also have online shopping on your website as well.
We have an online shop. We get many hits on the online shop. Our products are liked by so many. We get small order for, sometimes somebody wants a felt nativity that's made by the Together for Life Center in Bethlehem. I mean, the shipping costs more than the felt nativity itself. They are willing to pay for it, and they do pay by credit card, yes. Our online shop is a very successful, proven to be successful.
Are you making a difference in the community?
I'd like to believe we are making a difference in the community, and we are more than happy. The staff at Bethlehem Fair Trade is young, dedicated staff, and the way we work with the producers and the relationship we created, we are actually established just to provide economical, social sustainability, and we are making a difference. And we are making a difference in many producers, and we are working much harder to provide for the others whom we could not sell a lot of their products. We are trying to work for the next 3 years to do new product developments in many ways in order to make more sales for all our beneficiaries, not just for 20 or 30 producers. So yes, I would like to say that we are making a difference, and this showed in the conferences that we do with the producers, the attendance, the dedication the producers fulfill for the orders that they bring on time. They are really part of this organization, and because we pay them on time, we pay them sometimes ahead of time. If somebody needs a loan for an emergency in his home, he comes to us and we give him money because we have a trust between each other. And fair trade is all about humanity and trust.
And what's your prayer for producers of Palestine?
For the producers, I do pray that the political situation will change, and that stability in their lives, in the future of their children, will be realized. For now, the producers because we know their stories, we know the grief they share with us, we know the hardship they are living. So I do pray that, first of all, peace will be upon this city, and they can move also freely and they can go to Israel and travel all over the world to sell their products directly and reach out a level where they can be their own bosses and be in control of the beautiful products that they make.
And what's your website for people who'd like to know more or perhaps buy some product?
Our website is bethlehemfairtrade.org. www.bethlehemfairtrade.org.
Okay, Susan, thank you very much.
Thank you.